Next, we pay tribute to a former teammate of Coach Ditka, an outstanding player and a team captain for the Bears. He was a true advocate for former players in need. We pay tribute to Mike Pyle.
Mike Pyle was born on July 18, 1939 in Keokuk, Iowa, but spent the majority of his life in Illinois. Pyle's distinguished football career started at New Trier High School in Winnetka, Illinois. Not only was he on the football team, he also wrestled, threw the discus, and shot put. In 1957, he was an Illinois heavyweight wrestling champion, brought home a state championship for discus, and set a state record for shot put. Pyle went on to play football, shot put, and discus at Yale University. Through his years playing for Yale's Bulldogs, Pyle was an outstanding lineman who captained the undefeated winning 1960 team. Pyle won an all-Ivy League honors as Yale's center in his junior season and an offensive tackle in 1960. He also supplemented his athletic life at Yale with an active position in the Torch Honor Society. After graduating from Yale University, Pyle was drafted by the Chicago Bears, where he played all 9 of his professional football seasons. From 1961 to 1969, Pyle earned a Pro Bowl berth and served as the Bears' offensive team captain from 1963 through his retirement. Alongside Mike Ditka, Pyle and the Bears won the 1963 NFL championship game. He also participated in the Pro Bowl in the following year. After retiring from the NFL in 1969, Pyle went on to become a broadcaster for WGN Radio, where he became the Bears' pre- and post-game program host, as well as the host for a Sunday sports talk show. He later co-hosted the Mike Ditka Show when Mike Ditka coached the Bears. Mike Pyle served as president of the NFL Players Association, executive vice president, and general manager of the Chicago Sting Soccer Club in 1975, and was a co-founder of the NFLPA Mackey Awards Banquet, benefiting Chicago's Better Boys Foundation. He was a relentless advocate for former players and their families. He also served on the board of directors of the American Diabetes Association for over 30 years, and was a member of the planning committees for the Brian Piccolo Golf Tournament for Cancer Research and the Jack Quinlan Golf Tournament for the Chicago Boys Club. He is a member of the Chicago Sports Hall of Fame.
You know, I met Mike Pyle in 1961. We were both rookies with the Chicago Bears, and we became roommates. Just a great football player, but even better than a great football player, he was a great friend and a great guy, really. We had a lot of laughs together, some I can't talk about. We had a shared beer list for sure. Yeah, we all miss him, and he went way too soon. When you played the center position in those days, if you look back at some of the guys who played center, they all had the same problem. They all had a dementia problem, and that's part of what happened to Mike. They got so many forearms to the head. It's unfortunate. The game of football is a great game, but blows to the head can create a lot of problems, and they certainly did in Mike's case.
Mike Pyle passed away in 2015. He is survived by his wife Candy and his sons Cameron, Scott, and daughters Samantha and Holly. Here is a video from Mike Pyle's daughter, Sam Pyle Bono.
Hi everyone. Please allow me to start by saying congratulations to Shannon Jordan for being this year's Woman of the Year. You have done an extraordinary job helping retired players and their families and are so deserving of this recognition. To say that I am disappointed to be stuck at home on injured reserve instead of being there to celebrate you, the wonderful class of inductees, and my beloved father would be an understatement. To those of you who know me, it's no big secret that I'm my dad's biggest fan. He wasn't just an accomplished athlete, he was a big guy with a big personality, a huge heart, and a smile to match. His laughter was infectious, and his love was fierce. He loved life, and he loved people. He loved his teammates like his own family, and his loyalty to them carried over into his life after football. He recognized that there were retired players that were suffering, and his passion for advocating for better pensions and benefits for them was unending. He gave of himself and his time without limitation, and no was not in his vocabulary when it came to helping an old classmate, teammate, friend, or good cause. It is for these reasons that being honored by Gridiron Greats would have been one of Dad's most special achievements. In addition to his deep love and respect for his dear friend, Mike Ditka, he believed in the mission of Gridiron Greats. Assisting retired NFL players who were pioneers of the game and are in dire need is what Gridiron Greats is doing every day, and my dad would have been proud to even be associated with such a consequential accomplishment. So on behalf of our family, Holly and Tim, who are there tonight, and the rest of us who couldn't be there, thank you. Thank you, Gridiron Greats, for making a difference every day in the lives of retired players and their families. Thank you, Coach, Shannon, Mark, Karen, and Colleen, for recognizing that my dad stood for the very ideals that make Gridiron Greats truly great. And thank you to my entire Gridiron family, who supports me and allows my dad's legacy to live on. He is definitely here with you tonight, looking down with that famous Mike Pyle smile. Love to you all, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you. Kyle Turley, can you come up here? And I want to give this to you to present to the family.